ever seen. Like, you know, usually you get some stops and then you just pull away. And that joint, it was like, bro, it don't even matter what's going on. We gonna hit shots and they're gonna hit shots.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Long bell, boys. Kush was wild. I like Kush though.
I was wildin'? What?
Yeah, he was wildin', bro. When you took that 1-3, I was like, yo, why you take that 3 like that?
And the play clock running very low,
My
so
three-point
Dan
shot
Quinn
goes up
decides to
after
call
I'm
for a
done, so
timeout.
sometimes I have a chance
They'll
to
have
get
2
that.
remaining as we
Man,
step
you gotta
aside
dunk on
here
everybody.
in this first quarter.
Well, actually, never mind, because knowing that game, they're going to let everybody block the shot except for the people that are supposed to block it.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know what play I picked. Oh, wait. Never mind.
So press R2.
Green 39! Green 39!
Oh, this is not nickel 3-5. Kyle Van Noy.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Okay.
What was that
It'll be a
replay
gain of
shit
10
you
to
were
start
talking
the
about?
drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go!
Fournette, a first down carry.
Well, I gotta hop on.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Let's go! Blue landing! Blue landing!
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know they're securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this
team's
game.
awesome,
It's
man.
got to be
They have a new rotation of players every Wednesday, so you can try all the different players and shit. But it doesn't even cost that much to buy them. Like, I have enough to buy a character right now. I'm saving up like gold.
Wow.
He's going to get this all the way
Because once you play and you use a person like 2 or 3, 4 times, you level up, and it gives you like 125 gold each time you level up. And if you're using different characters, it's not hard to level up. So you just keep getting gold. Yeah, me and my buddy played it for like 4 hours this morning. We were killing it, playing duos. Destroyed it.
And off to Fournette. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain.
Okay.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
My girlfriend came down and asked me, "Are you gonna make steak in a salad, or do you want me to get you McDonald's?" I said, "I want steak." Well, she came in earlier. She said,
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Caesar salad.
Brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 7 yards there, good enough to move
man,
the
it's better for you than
sticks.
fucking McDonald's.
Couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right?
Well, I mean, like, I had to breathe.
He is very dangerous.
I ate, like,
I like this.
literally
let me sit
20
up.
of those fucking
I can't
sausage and cheese McMuffins. The little sandwiches, just the sausage and cheese. I ate
The
like 20 of
21
those.
and 2nd and 10.
He's getting bad. Yeah. And we had an authentic Mexican place like right beside us, and it was legit authentic Mexican food. It was so
Throwing
good.
again on 2nd
We were
and
in
10.
such a It was also perfect because we literally lived right behind my girlfriend's
This
house.
drive, which was going so
You could
smooth,
fucking
all of a
wake up
sudden
at
it's a little
fucking
bit of a
7:20
roadblock
and
here
shower
after
for
straight
5 minutes.
incompletion.
And
Yeah,
then
apparently
fucking
this defense has
leave.
had enough.
7:45
Apparently
over,
they're
like,
saying,
need
no
7:29.
more.
You
We're
still make
taking
it
a
to work
stand
for
right
7:30.
here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
It was, but we were paying $900 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. Fuck that shit. The bathroom was so fucking small, and it was in our bedroom, so there's no privacy.
Atlanta. John
And if guests come over, they're gonna go
his
to our bedroom,
third
and go to the
touchdown
fucking
now on the
bathroom.
year. And the
I had
Falcons
3
take it
picks
all the
on
way
that
down the
same
field
drive.
and score on
That's
the
so
opening
crazy.
drive.
That is so
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly. I mean, like, nothing to hide in my bedroom. Literally, it was just my TV,
Auschka with the
bed,
extra
and
point,
fucking
and it's now
computer.
a 7-0
Gotta
game.
get Calvin the fuck out of here.
No. Bad enough after there's a dog in there, never mind other people. I wake up with fucking dog hair stuck to my fucking lips every day. It's wonderful. Seriously, my dog's he's like a long-haired dog, and he sheds so fucking much. So hard to keep up with the hair, isn't it, buddy? So hard to keep up with your hair, yeah.
Here's Hauschka now to
You
kick it
big
away.
Ew, big suck. You're actually being good for once.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What, you don't like that? What, you don't like that? You don't like that? What?
That's so crazy, man. Why the hell would you knock the ball away if you had an opportunity to pick it? That doesn't make sense to me.
First carry for Royce Freeman.
What are you doing?
Yardage here, back at the 21-yard
Where's
line.
McCaffrey?
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you
Just
bring
fuck
in
the
extra
drive
tight ends,
over.
you're
Fuck
hoping
the
that each of your
drive
guys
over.
gets those one-on-one
Pretty
blocks
safe
and creates a
making
crease for your runner.
Now I gotta
But
throw the ball.
converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you
I had
don't,
to take them,
that's the result you end
I was
up
in an
with.
ATV
First
accident
play of
and
the
fucking had
drive
to get a
lost
skin
4.
graft
Now
and
they'll look to move it
completely
forward
shattered
here
my right
on
wrist.
2nd and 14.
So I was on 2 of them every 4 hours for like 2 months.
Whoa, what
He
is
was looking to
this?
get it to Allen Hurns.
What
And
is
I'm not gonna
that?
lie, like
And
before
it'll bring
that,
up
my
3rd
brother had
down.
given me like on the
Charles,
team.
already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them
God.
to get points
I
out
don't
of the
like
stride?
this.
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense.
I seen
But I
somebody's
think even
fucking
more
status
so,
or
you just want to
somebody
avoid 3
tweeted
and
the other
outs.
day. It
You
was
want to be
like
able to stay on the
itching off
field for
those
a
two
little while,
Percocets
let your
or
defense
something, and I
catch
was
their
like,
breath a
fuck, no
little bit,
doubt.
even if you don't score any points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
It's like heroin, synthetic heroin.
Shotgun now for Brady. He gets it to Brown. Good play.
Let's go.
Sometimes you if you fucking seriously hurt yourself, dude, you will definitely not mind. You will not mind taking those fucking things. I promise, because it takes away the pain so good.
One play, won or lost a game. This
Yeah,
is pretty
for
important
recreational,
early,
yeah,
their
exactly.
ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there.
Oh
you
my
go
God,
3
I'm
and
an
out,
idiot. I'm an
you give
idiot.
up
I
a lot
killed
of momentum.
myself.
You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me
I need
is
to
they're also
move or
in that
something.
spot of the field where you
Yeah.
would take a
They're
shot.
killing me right
Do you
now.
change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Okay, bitch, get the fuck over here so you can fucking fly away.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Brady to throw on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. The Notre Dame man,
nobody gonna
Jalen
focus
Smith,
on this
able to
fucking
get a
whore?
hand in and knock it away.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one
Oh
thing's
my
for sure.
God, nope, they're just
When you're
focusing
the
on me, who's
underdogs and you're
already
playing on the
losing,
road,
and not
you
focusing on the
absolutely
person
have
who's
to get
winning.
takeaways. You've
Makes
got to get
sense.
the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get
Oh
a
yeah,
few.
now you do
once
it.
you get one, defensive teams
Steal
think
my
they
fucking
come in
KO.
bunches.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Put me right back in the game.
This one complete to Jordan
Good shit,
Reed.
Jordan.
And taking it
All right,
across
fellas, come
midfield
on.
and inside
Tom, I
the
need you to
45.
stop throwing the ball like you
His
fucking
first catch
retarded,
of the game,
and
good for
we can
11
do
and a
something.
first
Here.
down.
If not, I might have to put in, and I don't want to do
From
that.
Falcon
'cause he's
territory
stupid.
now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Thank you. Right
Back
back
to the
in.
ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Go! Let's get it.
Fucking 38 seconds left. Get out of here.
Sugar, sugar!
On 2nd down,
Yeah, bro.
McCaffrey.
Oh, he's whoa.
That ball gets knocked free.
All right,
But a teammate
McCaffrey, I'm
comes along
sorry.
and
I
scoops
can't
it
do
up.
it with you, bro.
Almost
I
like-
just
it's
can't.
almost
Not
like
this
baseball.
game.
Guys at bat, people are on base
You're
in scoring
fumbling,
position. One guy
you're not
doesn't get him
juking
home.
people.
The next guy
I
comes through
need
and
that.
picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
You're not giving that up. So
Let's go,
So
let's
it's
go.
3rd and 6, and
I
this will
need
be the 8th
McCaffrey,
play of the
the
drive.
receiver, to show up, and I'll be straight.
I win.
Yeah, I'll run right there. Who we got right there? Can I motion Jordan Reed over? That's not Jordan Reed that I motion. I don't know who Kemp is, but Kemp, you're with me right. Why are you doing that?
From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he almost picked
Why
it.
did you go back
Nearly
over?
a turnover
I'm
there on their
confused,
opening drive.
Coach.
That's a throw
I'm
we'd
so
like to have
confused.
back. Now 4th down.
I don't think we can make a 50.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right
I
there?
believe in you.
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But
But
if there's a
most
time to
importantly-
force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly
Oh, that's
right.
all.
3rd down, there's nothing available there for him.
And I don't
Yeah,
think
that
Hey, Jake the Snake Roberts replied to me on Twitter. It's lit.
Broken
Stay
ribs.
right where it is.
Everything looked
like
good.
It's
this.
lit.
Good hold. Sometimes, though,
like
the ball
this
just
at all.
doesn't want to go where you want
The
it.
guy's one of the
And this one
greatest of
winds
all
up no
time.
good.
He's replying to me on Twitter.
Who is that?
Fuck.
Yeah, can we get Danny
Seriously.
Trevathan out of here? Thank you. Because he's
Hey,
slow.
man, he's one of the reasons I
Atlanta
stopped doing
now
drugs.
coming
He
out
could
on the
stop, I could
field.
stop.
And they'll be looking to make this a two-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought
Jake the
about
Snake
it, I
Roberts?
wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting
I don't know if
room
you
and
ever
run through a
watched his,
situation
the
like this
resurrection of
and say,
Jake
just
the
think
Snake.
about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Diamond Dallas Page literally invites Jake the Snake Roberts and Scott Hall down to Atlanta to live with him so he can fucking help him get off drugs and alcohol. They were both really, really bad into it. You see a lot of real shit, man. It's crazy.
Looking to throw
But he does, Jake the Snake Roberts, he does a comedy show.
on the dump off.
Strangely
And he'll
enough.
go down
And
shy of the 40
I
at
asked
the
him when he's coming to
41.
Canada again, Ontario.
Calling a
He
gain
said,
of
"Gee,
7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
all right."
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The pitch to Fournette.
Yo,
And he'll be
come
taken
on.
down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in
Next.
possession to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and
No,
short
you know,
yardage to start
what's
things
crazy, and this is the honest truth. The ones that promote it, that they aren't in their profiles, are the ones that do the most. Which is a little tip for you. From my experience.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. They'll try and run forward with
Oh
Fournette.
my god, man.
One, hit the fucking gap, Mark Barry.
28-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup
Get
there
out
as
of
that
here.
extends this drive.
Why are you even here? Like,
There's literally so
Disgusting.
much shit going on that weekend for wrestling. Fucking maybe so wrestling out.
like, you watching him run the ball. And you're not doing anything about it.
Here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
I hate this slow methodical shit. Danny Trevathan, can I get a little
Down
speed?
Inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Fucking
And
end
that
it.
one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Looking to throw. Knight.
Give me that shit!
It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a big turn.
Going right down the middle. What's going on with that?
that?
You should have 2 picks right now. I don't like what y'all doing.
3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
Now,
worry
Tom,
about your team
I need
as
a
whole,
touchdown.
because you have to find a way to make those interceptions "quote unquote" go away.
Oh,
That means
wait,
your
I
defense.
can't
They've
throw
got to go
right
out there
here.
on sudden change and at least
Yeah.
hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback,
Ah,
and then
go.
no one goes through.
Go!
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come
Good
in
enough.
for the stop. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this
Might
second
even
down
be
call
intercepted.
after that type of a game.
Probably did that.
No way. That's fucking crazy.
Now Brady throwing on second down. Over the middle here to Brown.
Go, AB. They said you wasn't worth that pitch. That's a touchdown.
Maybe she can't feel her legs. But maybe she can feel it.
Antonio Brown, 92 yards.
92 yards for the guy.
Extra point away from tying this thing up.
It should have been a pick, but I'm not going to argue with Madden logic.
I don't. And my poor dad just got his fucking, like, from his foot up to his ankle, like his foot past his ankle or something amputated. Couldn't even imagine.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. Myers connects on the PAT.
B with somebody. I
And
thought
we
you
are
meant
tied at 7.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception...
Tackle. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Calvin Noy. Ain't that some fucking shit right there? God damn, bro.
Damn, WWE's moving their headquarters after like
Put Nick Vigil right there.
30-something years. Jesus Christ.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
They're women, man.
Here's a give to Fournette.
The tackle, fella.
To about the 27-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup.
5 yards a carry.
And now they've got a third down and 8.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
What the fuck? Anybody who says that just fucking... calling out. It's trying too hard.
Off the play fake. Knight. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh my God.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Are we for real? Ain't Calvin Noy got a broken collarbone? God damn.
Falcons are in for 6.
That's crazy. That's a pick.
And it's a first half that leaves
Oh
us
my
anticipating
God, that's a
what can
pick.
still
Oh
come.
my
I
God.
mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second
my
quarter.
goodness.
There could be
That's
plenty
so
more before
sick.
this is over.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Yep.
This will be taken very short. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Oh, God damn
The
it.
Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down
McCaffrey,
right at about the
probably could've just
15-yard
let you go.
line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not straight.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, Creases tend to develop as the game
Trey,
moves on, and they can run it back
game
inside later.
It's trash, bro. It's really trash. Son threw the ball between two of my defensive backs. One swatted it. So the receiver took it upon himself to say, damn, that's a good opportunity for me to get the ball. And he did get the ball. And that's a touchdown. Like, I don't understand.
A really nice gain of 25
yards. You're not even using
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
I threw that shit
and
right past his
the
face.
magic number for a really good game for a receiver. So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Wait, 20! 380!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's going to float this over the middle deep, and that's caught inside the 30.
Let's go, Jordan Reed.
Goes for a
I need
gain of
all
31.
that. I need it all.
I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Oh, I need you to fucking burst.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
You didn't even
A
burst.
loss of a full
You
3
literally.
yards, and now it's second down.
I don't know what to tell you, McCaffrey.
Come on.
Roger, a little closer to me.
To throw on second down, Brady.
You know, whenever I see somebody pressing Antonio Brown, I can't resist just sending them on it, getting a touchdown every single time. But just remember, fellas, he's not worth anything.
A second quarter score from Carson as the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. We'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Stop the run.
This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. The Charles White touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Here we go now. Boo, Landy. Boo, Landy.
Let's get on and be reckless.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking to throw on second down. Knight. Oh, nearly.
I need that pick. Oh my God, he's so dangerous. Look at that. Look at that. He threw right to you, bro. Come on, I need y'all to get a little active. Y'all killing me.
Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
The Falcons on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Knight. He rifles.
Finally!
Intercepted. Picked off around the 36.
Made it.
And have it at the 36. 46-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
You think
Almost as
stats
if the
matter?
first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Oh,
You
it's
gotta
gonna
be able
happen.
to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now a play fake here on first down. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got it first and goal at the 7. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. A great move, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there.
I like it a
Only
lot.
yard that time, second and goal.
Is that the Raiders playbook?
Be interesting
Oh,
to
it
see now
is.
what they do
When they get into that
offensively
split
down near the
Raiders.
goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back
Oh
with a
my
running
God,
play,
man.
you may
You
have
guys
to go
are
to
fucking
the air.
ganging up on me, fucking losers.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Score. I need to stop. I need to score.
From the
Another
gun,
stop after
Brady.
that. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. I am so
Call it a loss
sorry.
of
I should have
12
let
that
that go.
time. And that'll make it
That's
third and
on
goal.
me. Don't you care about consistency?
The Seahawks on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're
Would you
looking at a
not want
third and goal
somebody to be
here.
consistent with you?
Operating from the gun, Brady. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this
I got
first
3
half.
touchdowns.
And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
And that
I'm
touchdown
cooking that
gives them a
coverage.
touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end
You
that
got the
half.
pass
Great
race,
job to put
for sure.
themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve
Why not,
this for the
bro?
final moments of this second quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Yeah, I
You're
try to
thinking
run this
about
Tristan
jump-starting
Jazz.
your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into
Anybody
the game.
trying to run this
But
Tristan
you gotta
Jazz out?
figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
We went into a double overtime game.
Fournette fighting through, and he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
He's not trying to do it.
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
Throwing on first down. Knight under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Zadarius Smith in there to bring him down.
Are we on that? Like, let me know.
To throw on second down. Knight.
Oh, you trying to throw a
Just
beater?
1 second remaining
Ain't no
in the first
beaters
half.
for that.
They'll
No,
call
no,
a timeout.
no.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
I'm gonna take that flat away every time. I know you trying to throw
Final
it that
shot
way.
before break. Knight. Going deep here for Parker. And this one is incomplete. So we are at halftime here in downtown Seattle with the Seahawks out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Yep, or we just need to score, and we good.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
They're going to suspend K and
now they get set to go back to work. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies.
Oh, my
goodness. A little bit more.
Yeah, yeah. This guy right here. Oh, he's playing a dangerous game.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. He's got a man, complete. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta
Tom
territory.
Brady is so fucking nice. Oh my god.
66
If he wasn't
yards.
old as shit, this would be great. And if he wasn't a baby giraffe when you run. Talk to me, AB. What's it talking about? I'm looking at man, but I see a zone. I might have to dot that.
From the gun. Brady.
Oh!
They hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early
Actually,
downs
let me
first
switch
down
it
there.
up.
Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I've been kicked from the game, yeah, because I don't want to fucking lose. That's why. Wow, I've been kicked from that game too. Why do
Another
people
shot
have
from the
open
9
lobbies
on
if they're
2nd
just
and
going to
goal.
kick you from the game? It doesn't even make sense for me. Why do you...
Again,
Yeah, no
they'll throw
shit.
with Brady. This will be caught at about the 5.
Good catch,
And
good
he's able
catch.
to
I
get
need
it
that
down to
TD,
the
bro.
2-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the
Come
completion,
on.
but they'll still be
I think
faced
he got
now with a
that.
3rd and goal situation.
I feel like
They've
he's
been
gonna
so
blitz right
good
here.
on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Brady to throw again. Now he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jordan Reed, his first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or opener, whatever they
Let's see
were.
what that rollout cheese.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Showing different looks. I thought for sure he was running that.
But as of yet, unable to
Come on, bro,
successfully
talk
complete
to
one.
me.
But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the
We
tight
find
end.
out I
Great
take
sight
that
lines
run
usually
away.
right
It's
in the middle
nothing
of the
for
field.
me. I might have to just... Oh, wait. Don't do that.
Throwing again. Knight. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line. Brought down
Olivier
there.
Vernon's injured now.
One thing you're hoping for when you
Okay.
run drag routes,
Okay.
you're able to hit a
like-
receiver in
like
stride,
that.
and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
third and short. They'll try and pick it up.
Let's go.
And that is
Come on, I need that. Broken ribs for Olivier Vernon, too. What the fuck is going on out here?
Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Hey, 66.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I don't know about that, big dog.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's going to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman.
Whoa, why did he
4 yards on the
fall?
pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And the Seahawks on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Brady. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone.
Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked.
Why did you fall on the ball?
Safety. And Charles,
Okay,
at some point,
I guess,
you can't keep worrying about big
I
play. Can
guess.
this be perfect?
It
You just
makes
have to get the
sense.
ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They go play action here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Brady now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
20, 380.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
To throw on 2nd down.
What the fuck?
Brady loses the football.
Oh
and
my
the Falcons
God,
say they
bro.
have it. They do. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Following the fumble recovery. Knight. He's going to air one out. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, it's Brady. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When a linebacker's able to sit at the 2nd level and see things develop in front of him, as soon as he got a hint that the quarterback was checking it down, he just made a beeline directly for the receiver and ended up making the play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and forever. From the gun, Brady. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Charles, thinking back to what you said in the first quarter, that part of the magic elixir for a road victory for these underdogs was going to be winning the turnover battle. Well, they only have one right now. Look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, not exactly playing to the form that I subscribed, right? When you talk about winning that turnover battle, that evens things out, especially for a road team, especially for a team that's an underdog. All right, zero rooting interest in it, but that one hurt.
Well, yeah, you're losing in the 4th quarter. A bad time for a fumble on a punt return.
They had an opportunity. All right, they were sensitive. They're down on the scoreboard, and now they just gave that one up.
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Brady now to throw, and he fires one incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
When I was playing, all our defensive coaches talked about when you're near your own goal line and you're trying to stop them from getting in, your heart gets tested. What a nice play on the last down.
A lot of heart on 2nd. Do they have the heart on 3rd?
31.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On the ground is Michel. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight. And get that to Michel, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Detroit!
Now Leonard Fournette, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
Let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now, look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Like 20!
Brady. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
So out come the Falcons now. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue 90! Blue 90!
To throw on 2nd down. Knight. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards on the play.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Knight dumps it off to Fournette. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Fournette. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Looking to throw on second down. Knight. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Falcons on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Knight. And now here is another interception. Picked by Nick Vigil. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. Here's Matt Bosher now. Remember, though, he did have one blocked earlier. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Seahawks,